Guys, first time ever making a video, so y'all bear with me. I don't have any professional equipment. My phone's just sitting against a coffee can right now, but I've seen a lot of things about bleeding brakes, and I've done this a couple of times on a couple of different bikes, and it works really good, and you don't have to pay any money for it. You don't have to buy a brake bleeder or anything like that. I use a syringe and a piece of old vacuum hose I have laying around. Works pretty good. I was going to show y'all what I got right quick. Bear with me. Like I said, no professional equipment here. I'm going to turn you around. I got a 2003 VTX 1300. Doing a bunch of work to it right now. I'm changing all kinds of stuff. So I changed my brake line, got some bars, and have it to bleed the brakes now. So the first thing I did, let me show you my equipment first, what I'm using. So I use just a regular syringe that you can get at any hospital supply place. I would imagine a Cajun injector, one-time use will work, and an old piece of vacuum hose that I actually cut out of my last motorcycle when I removed all the emission stuff on it. So it screws right in really tight. Let's see if I can zoom in here. So it fits perfectly in there. This is just a small piece of vacuum hose. It fits right on the bleeder, really tight. And the glory to this is you get to see it. You can see in here, you can see any air bubbles. So I started off with the cap off of the reservoir, and I just filled it up and left the cap off. And then I came down here, and you just hold some pressure on it. You just see if I can get back here where you can see. Just kind of hold pressure on it and then crack the valve at the same time. And you can see the fluid. You can see the air come through until you get good solid fluid. And then you close it, and you know, it'd take a few of these tubes before I got some good fluid coming out, and I just squirted it down there in the coffee can. Once you get good fluid coming out, you can start on your brake itself. So then I came up here, filled the reservoir back up, put the cap back on, tightened it down, and then you just pump your brakes, and it'll take several times, but you pump your brakes, hold it, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. Let me set my phone in my holder. Bear with me. I think you can see right there. So 10mm wrench. So you don't have to hold the syringe at this point. You can set it up right here where you can see. Pump the brake, hold the pressure, crack the valve, and you can see any air bubbles come up. And tighten the bleeder screw down before you release the brake, and repeat until you get good pressure and no air bubbles. And that's it. Anyways, hope it helps. It's just something that I found without buying a bunch of different equipment, stuff I had laying around the shop, and it works really good. Thanks, guys.